What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Taking a look this morning at Casper / Tether USDT daily chart, guys. TradingView.com. Welcome back. Getting a decent pullback here on Casper. Going to talk about a couple of different scenarios that potentially could play out. Take a quick look at Bitcoin before we jump into this Casper chart. So if we're taking a look at Bitcoin, a couple things of concern. So we got the break below this support line here. The price actually found support at three of our lower price areas on the chart that we spoke about. So 26.23, 25.760, 25.726. Those levels right there, when the price broke that, found support, rallied up. So what the price is doing right now, it's actually finding some resistance at the lower end of this support line. So if it can't break and hold above that, there's a chance that we're going to roll back over once again, which would carry over into the rest of the market. So that's what I see right now on Bitcoin. So keep your eye on that as we talk about and as you watch the markets in the days, hours ahead. So Casper currently off of overhead support, roughly 23% down from the higher areas there. So far, this move has found resistance at 628.0628. Hit our level up there perfectly twice and then has rolled over. So far, the Casper price is holding on pretty well. It's getting a little concerning, I should say. 466 is support, this white line on the chart. It held once over here on the 22nd of April. It held on the 13th and 12th of May. It held yesterday, the 17th of May. And so far today is holding, which is the 18th of May. It's a little bit of a toppy looking pattern here. We'll see if it holds, guys. Below the market, if we get a break and it doesn't get bought up right away, I guess even if it does, there's a chance we head down to, I think the most logical area for support would be 415. That would be this white line on the chart. So we could see a strong break down there, a big candle wick, and then it gets bought back up. There's a chance of that. So sometimes you'll see price when it breaks important areas, either to the upside and or to the downside. Sometimes the buyers or the sellers step in at the lows or the highs, depending on which way we're going. This way, it would be the lows. And the market gets bought back up. You get a big candle wick into that area, and then the price will actually start to continue back in the opposite direction. So we could see a big break lower and then ends up being a big wick, and we close back in and around our 466 area. I think that's the most logical area for support is the 415. Could stop at 435, but I think there's more potential for support down lower at 415. If that takes place, that puts the price down 13% from where it's currently trading. Now, there's no guarantee that will happen, but the longer we sit here and test this 466 and not continue to move higher here is a concern of mine. So just keeping that in the back of your mind. If you're looking to buy more, you might have a chance here. And then going back to Bitcoin, if Bitcoin can break above that resistance, which is where it's at, and it doesn't look like it's going to. So if this starts to roll over, and that's when we're going to see that Casper price start to move lower as well. So I think we're just buying some time here. Bitcoin's buying some time. I would like to see the price break above this white line and head back up to the 28,249, 29,143. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like that is going to happen. I hope it does. Doesn't look like it's going to take place. Like I said, we could just be buying some time here in this little wedge before the price starts to move lower. This candle wick that we saw, this is actually, so the candle wick I'm talking about for Casper, if we get that big breakdown and it gets bought up, would look essentially something like the candle wick here on the 12th for Bitcoin. Basically a big hammer candle. So keep your eye on Bitcoin. Casper, the 466 is support, guys. If you've been watching these Casper videos, we've been talking about that level for a while now. It used to be resistance over in here back in March and February. Market rolled over, double bottomed, rally, broke out through it on the 14th and 15th of April. Came back and back tested it on the 22nd of April. 12th and 13th of May, yesterday the 17th, and today the 18th of May. So there's a chance it holds. Maybe we get a break lower, a shakeout, and then the price moves higher. But judging by what Bitcoin's doing, Casper will probably follow suit. And if Bitcoin starts to break lower after finding resistance at that line it broke, there's a good chance Casper will not hold 466 and head lower 435, 415. I don't know if the price is going to go much lower than that, but if it did, 366 is below those levels. That is right here, guys. Right here, potential. So that is what I see right now. So far, a pretty healthy pullback. Did find resistance at the lower end of this structure here, which eventually broke very, very strong over here in the May 22 time frame. Got all the way back up to it, found resistance, pulling back. But so far, everything looks pretty good so far. Things might get a little dicey if Bitcoin starts to break lower, and that's when we'll see that, 435, 415 level. Not too much to talk about above the market. I don't necessarily see any explosive moves higher for Bitcoin coming, but if that happens, of course, it's welcome. And then if that's the case, we have plenty of upper targets here for Casper. But so far, it's looking like it's just trying to hold on to 466 as support. Guys, welcome to the channel. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, share this video with your buddies. Let me know your thoughts on Casper. All links always down in the video descriptions. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.